What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. The Seminoles have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. Looking for blockers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team, a pretty minimal gain on that return. So Alabama's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Breaks into the open. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Simpson. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Doak. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cuevas. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cuevas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On the option. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. The give is to Miller. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got it! They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Well, the offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Webster. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will get the ball for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Looking downfield is Castellanos. Finds his big tight end. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gives it on the option. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give to the tailback. Creates a little space. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Bernard. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Horton. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Auburn is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Tigers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man in the middle. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage? Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism and his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Doak. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That's caught. It's Bernard. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. Backed up now, here's second and long. Handoff from the gun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the single back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Crimson Tide with a second down to open play here in the quarter. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get the corner here on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 53 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Bernard. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Cuevas. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. It's Cuevas. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Fielded in the end zone. It's Blackwell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
And the Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Noles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Got a man. It's Pittman. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. Makes the catch at the 35. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Simpson. Finds his man, it's Williams. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Miller with the ball. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. He now has 61 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive 1st half here in this season opener. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. To the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's McCoy. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. To the air, it's Castellanos. He's got it. Lots of running room. The 20. Touchdown, no! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Colorado steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Boulder a ton of confidence. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like, there he goes! Oh, what a move! Oh, look at that toughness just running through everybody. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. To the air, it's Simpson. The short hands, it's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The give is to Miller. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. He now has 108 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
But how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Into the end zone. Touchdown tie. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Blackwell. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Quarterback gets enough. At the 45 on his way. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal block on the back.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Grab near the sticks. It's Copeland. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Turning it on! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Starting to feel a little pressure. Took care of it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Seminoles want to move quickly. How about this dude going off script for the Noles, not necessarily known for his running ability?
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And some room to work. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's McCoy. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
There's no substitute for experience, and the QB did the right thing there. 3rd and short in field goal range. Can't take a negative play, can't turn it over. Just throw it away. Now
got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Hampton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off play action on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Simpson. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Doak. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Seminoles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Flips it out on the screen.
Well, on that 3rd down, the running back did a great job. He set up the screen, caught the ball, turned around, located his blocks downfield so he knew exactly where to go to pick up the first.
The screen, he can go. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to pass, it's Castellanos. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And it's clear. The aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Fires complete on the crosser. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Noles headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Breaks into the open. The 40. The 20. Past it. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Louisville is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 18 over the Groupers. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On the run, it's Webster. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Buys a little time with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
And the Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You got to be so careful too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage too because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got him downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quickly out to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Out of the gun, the inside give. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, Alabama! And the pummeling has started. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Grabbed in the middle, it's White. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Oh, they're after him. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Seminoles send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. The sure hands. It's Young. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. A strike downfield. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Here's the return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Castellanos. Here comes the heat. He's past the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. The give is to Williams. Turns it on in midfield. Turning on the Jets. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible, horrible defense.
And the Noles have this offense rolling. From the gun, give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Seminoles! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. They'll leave it with him. Got the 1st down and more. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. one more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Doak. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. Throwing right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. That's caught. It's Pittman. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw it. Gets rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Gets the back moving. Out of the shotgun on third down. Caught close to the marker, it's Robinson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Backed up now, here's second and long. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And guys, they've come through on the first two third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Seminoles will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, the running back has it. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Horton.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on third down at the Doak. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Pulls it in, it's White. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, no! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going downfield for the big play.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Keeps it on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
PAT unit on the field. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll keep it himself. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. The play action fake. Looking to take a shot. Snags it on the right. It's a seam wide open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Makes the grab over the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the Doak. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown time. A great catch and run for 6.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you could see he runs underneath it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. grab near the marker. It's McCoy. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal block on the back.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Looking for a crease. It's Young. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Trying to get the edge on the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Finds his man. It's White. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Pittman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. And the Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to pass. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses, and man, we saw that here today.